thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
Good afternoon. The scene is the American Express Stadium, where you join us, and there is a delay to kickoff, guys. 12:45 is the new kickoff time for this lunchtime clash between Brighton and Liverpool. We will have the full details of that delay to the kickoff and also everything that you need to know in just a moment's time. But kickoff has been delayed until 12:45. This is Brighton Hove Albion against Liverpool live on Realltom Football. Well, folks, welcome aboard to Realltom Football. You have joined me here on this Saturday lunchtime where you join us for BRIGHTON HOVE ALBION against Liverpool live in the Premier League. If you watch on the replay, please do actually leave a like on the stream. Hit that subscribe if you want to do. Thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who is here today. Kickoff is on the way for you at 12:45, where kickoff has been delayed at the American Express Stadium. So it is a 12:45 start at the Amex Stadium for Brighton against Liverpool. Good afternoon and welcome aboard to Realltom Football. I hope you're all doing well. And yes, folks, kickoff has been delayed by 15 minutes at the American Express Stadium. And it is due to transportation issues, and those transportation issues we're going to get into right away for you. There's not going to be much messing about when it comes to that, because obviously we want to keep you guys informed, obviously, in the best way that we can. The first indicator to me that made me notice the kickoff was delayed was this post here on Brighton's Twitter account as I was looking for the lineup graphic, which does say kickoff has been delayed by 15 minutes due to a road traffic accident on the A27, which I believe is the road that runs literally right next to the Amex Stadium, because of course the Amex Stadium is in Falmouth, and it is accessible normally via motorway or A road, or of course via the train. And as you can see, you've got people saying, or you've got a lot of people reacting to that. I mean, I'm not sure how Liverpool fans will be affected in terms of their travels, because obviously the travelling fans may have gone via train or whatever. But then there's also another post on Brighton's account from a repost by Southern, who are the regional operator around Brighton. They operate the Gatwick Express and all that lot, and also coincide with the Thames Link. But if you look, what this one says, so there was a points failure between Littlehampton and Brighton. So also that means that trains, which I mean, yeah. So just to show you, so you've got obviously. I mean, that's actually, so yeah, you've got anybody travelling from this way, like Bognor Regis, Chichester, obviously we're going to get trouble. And somewhere along this line, this red line between Littlehampton and Brighton, there's been a points failure. Obviously, Luke, if he was travelling by train, he's in Worthing, I believe. And yeah, obviously I don't start my journey until Brighton, where you get on the grey line there, which takes you as far as Eastbourne and via Preston Park. Well, not via Preston Park, but it's a double whammy really, because the Amex Stadium is not accessible to really via walking. I mean, you can take one of the Beryl bikes, which are the rental bikes from Brighton City Centre through to the Amex Stadium. However, it is difficult to get to the Amex Stadium with train travel that's been disrupted, and as well you've got the road disrupted. So I completely understand why they've delayed kickoff here, because if there has been a road traffic accident on top of a points failure on the Southern network, it's absolutely applicable that they delay kickoff, because yeah, I mean the Brighton fans do everything they can to get on time for kickoff, and obviously it'll be a bit of a shock to their system not being at the game on time or even making kickoff at a delayed time of 12:45, because normally with the Amex they've got that fan zone, so the fans are there normally quite early. So I think that for the Brighton fans it'll be a shock to the system. Now, fortunately, very fortunately, on the two occasions I visited the Amex, there was no issues like this. But obviously, things like this can happen. And when it is an early kickoff, like 12:30, then yeah, absolutely, kickoff may have to be delayed. And yeah, quite frankly, on a Saturday lunchtime, I'm not surprised that there is idiots on the road and there's road traffic accidents. Welcoming to Jam Sandwich, who has joined us here from Twitch, and we did have 12:04 Arfan join us before I put the message out to say that kickoff was delayed and the stream would start at 12:30. And unfortunately, I cannot show the game due to copyright reasons, largely that being applied for YouTube purposes. We are a YouTube channel as well as a Twitch channel. YouTube largely, actually. No, I can't show the game due to copyright reasons. You can watch them live on TNT Sports 1 HD or TNT Sports Ultimate. You can also watch on Discovery Plus, but bear in mind that in about 8 days' time, Discovery Plus will no longer be accessible for the streaming of TNT Sports, and it will change to HBO Max. Okay, 12:36 in the UK. The advertised delayed kickoff time is 12:45. We've got 9 minutes to go. Let's get you through that team news and that match information where we can get everything that you need to know. Obviously, of course, the EFL games will have kicked off by now, presumably. So we can have a little look in those maybe as well. And obviously, our game will now finish after the EFL lunchtime games have done. So we should be able to get all the scores through for you and be able to read them out for you before we leave you to devour the 3 o'clock kick for the Premier League today, which is Fulham against Burnley. We will return for Everton Chelsea at 5:15. And then tomorrow it is the Carabao Cup final and the Carabao Cup final only. Okay, let's do a switcheroo. Let's get you onto PremierLeague.com. So here you go. And just on the old match centre, there's been an update from Brentford on it. And this, by the way, is crucially the match centre, which is for Matchday Live. And obviously on PremierLeague.com, you get mornings all throughout the day, starting at 11:12, I believe, but yeah, this is where the Premier League confirmed Brighton's delay to kick off, and they confirmed that at 11:55 today. And then, yeah, obviously, that just states kickoff has been delayed. Kickoff for today's Premier League match has been between Brighton and Liverpool has been delayed by 15 minutes to 12:45 p.m. due to heavy traffic in the local area, delaying the arrival of supporters, which is kind of correct. Obviously, they haven't mentioned about the road traffic accident nor the issue on the railway as well. But yeah, it looks like kickoff is going to go ahead at 12:45. There's no actual issue in the stadium in terms of getting through the turnstiles or anything like that. There's nothing really for the stadium staff to fix. It's just a case of, yeah, Brighton being nice by delaying kickoff to allow the fans to get in and try and get to the game on time. Okay, so just a reminder for you then, Man City Palace is going down as a postponement. The fixture has not been rescheduled, so it stays on the Premier League schedule, but with PP on it. And that will be how it appears on my social media channels later on as well. Wolves Arsenal was the other game, which would have been postponed, but it was rescheduled and did not even need to be postponed. It was literally just rescheduled without postponement, really, the Wolves Arsenal game. And that would have been at 3 o'clock today as well. But of course, the League Cup final is a crucial point of this weekend. And that is tomorrow at 4:30. 5:30, Everton Chelsea is going to be our watch along. You can enjoy Leeds Brentford at 8 o'clock on Sky Sports as well. And your Super Sunday action, whilst I will be in Wetherspoons getting ready for the League Cup final. You've got 3 Premier League games kicking off at 12 o'clock and 2 at 2:15. Newcastle Sunderland, Villa West Ham, and Spurs Forest. But our start time tomorrow for the League Cup final will be 4:10. 4:10 for the Carabao Cup final, Realltom football. That's a 4:10 start for us for the League Cup final. Five minutes to go until our delay kickoff of 12:45. Let's get you through today's team news and today's match information. And there is good news. Our teams are in the tunnel ready to rock and roll. So let's get through these teams. Bart Verbruggen is in goal for Brighton. A back four of Ferdy Kalioglu, Lewis Dunk, Jan-Paul Van Hecke and Matt Zwiefer. In the midfield, and then a midfield which is split into two parts, seeing a defensive two of Pascal Gross and James Milner behind the attacking three of Yankee Baminta, Jack Hinshawwood, Diego Gomez, and then it is Danny Welbeck who leads the front on the bench. It is Jorginho Rutter, Carlos Baliba, Sharon Costulas, Olivier Boscagli, Karamatoma, Jason Steele, Yassin Ayari, Maxim Dequepa, and Joel Weltman on that bench. And then to Liverpool, it is Giorgio Mamardashvili who begins in goal. There is no Alisson available to Liverpool today, and I'm not sure quite as to why. Maybe it's an injury. Jeremy Frimpong in the back four alongside Ibrahim Konate, Virgil van Dijk, and Milos Kerkez. Then it is Graham Gravenberch. So it's a 4-1-2-1-2 formation for Liverpool. Very confusing. Gravenberch behind Szoboszlai and Florian Wirtz. Then McAllister behind Gakpo and Ekitike. And on the bench is Joe Gomez, Federico Chiesa, Curtis Jones, Andy Robertson, Freddie Woodman, Trainioni, Calvin Ramsey, Kieran Morrison, and Rio Engamoa. So yes, just a reminder of that formation Liverpool are playing today. Liverpool are playing 4-1-2-1-2. Well, the American Express Stadium is a stadium that I have seen once in daylight, but the most recent visit for me was a nighttime visit with the Arsenal, and it is a delayed kickoff in the sunny skies of Falmer, which is just next door to Brighton, and normally easily accessible via train ride, but today not so much. Just a reminder for you as well, if you will not be joining us later on and you may have to leave this stream at half time, I don't know. Let's just say this. If you leave the stream later on and you don't join us later, I'll inform you now that the League Cup final is starting at 4:10 tomorrow. And a reminder for you, I will remind everybody this, and I will give you the reminder a lot of times today. I will not be doing any Premier League games tomorrow. Please be aware of that. There will be no Premier League content from us tomorrow. It will only be the League Cup final, and we will be starting at 4:10, not 4:15. 4:10 is the start time for the Carabao Cup final on here tomorrow. 4:10. And big up to you, Nathan Clark. How are you doing? Good to see you in the World Cup ball. So, yes, once again, no Premier League content tomorrow. And our start time for the Carabao Cup final will be 4:10. That's a 4:10 start. So, ahead of that League Cup final, 2 Premier League matches to watch over this afternoon. And it is Brighton against Liverpool where we start. For Brighton, I'm not too sure what really there is for them to get out of this season. I don't think that top 4 or even European places are within their reach. But the 3 points there against Liverpool would be big for them, of course. Darren England is the man in charge. The man who's had a bit more time to think about his refereeing today. So we are at 12:45 now. Kickoff is about to get underway. We are delayed by 15 minutes, but nevertheless, because we don't do 3 o'clock kickoffs anymore. So all good and ready to go at the American Express Stadium, where Liverpool kick us off with Szoboszlai, who has put it directly out of play for a Brighton throw on the kickoff. Bloody hellfire. So the prediction for this game for me today then is Brighton to win 1-0. I've gone for a 1-0 Brighton win. Do let us know your predictions down below. That poll so far, 2 votes. I've got 100% back in Liverpool to win the game. Our Acker insurance today is a 5-folder. It is £1 stake and it returns £12.60. It is for Fulham, Hull City, Southampton and AC Milan all to win, and a draw between Everton and Chelsea. And the insurance is in play, and we have used our free bet on a both teams to score slip, which is a £3.60 free return of a £1 free, of a 50p free bet stake. And it is for yes, 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 and yes for both teams to score in Swansea, Coventry, Derby, Birmingham, and Everton, Chelsea, and Leeds, Brentford. We have 4 slips in play this afternoon, just the one bet builder, and it is for Brighton against Liverpool. It is for Brighton to win or draw, under 4.5 goals, over 6.5 corners, and under 4.5 cards. Later on, we've got a pre-built price boost bet builder on Everton Chelsea. It's £1. It returns £3.90, and it is for Everton to win or draw, over 1.5 goals and over 9.5 corners. We've got one on the Fulham game at 3 o'clock as well. We've got Fulham to win over 2.5 goals and Raul Jimenez to score, returning £3.25 from £1. And then £1 again for Chelsea, Leeds and Borussia Dortmund all to win. If that happens, £8 will be the return on my stake. Hugo Ekitike is down directly on the halfway line at the minute. Gets a bump from James Milner. Ekitike's, I think he's got a dead leg. Yeah, a couple of big misses for Liverpool today, of course. Mamardashvili in goal. There's no Salah available for them today. That attacking firepower may be missing. And, of course, if Ekitike goes off injured here, there's that away end that I was in. And it seems like most of the Brighton fans have got into the ground now, which definitely is good news based on the transport issues that have happened today. And Curtis Jones is warming up. But Ekitike, looks like he's got a dead leg. I mean, I've had it a few times where I had to stumble off a bus with a dead leg. Yeah, he's trying to wake up his leg. Ekitike off the pitch and trying to get rid of his dead leg. Moving a little bit more freely now. Yeah, dead leg's nasty. We all get it. Milos Kerkez, Virgil van Dijk. And Gakpo's made the run through the middle. That's good defending by James Milner, who is starting today against his former club. That's good defending by James Milner. Yeah, did well there. So Ekitike back on the pitch, but most certainly not moving freely in here. Dead leg, not nice at all. Like I say, I can relate. I mean, there's been a good couple of times where I've had to stumble off a bus and walk down the gangway with a dead leg. Plenty of time. Ekitike has gone down again. It's a helping hand up from Sobersley and Lewis Stunk. I'm not sure if Ekitike is going to be able to continue. I don't think he can shake it off. So an early blow for Liverpool. And not ideal for Arne Slot. And you can see in his face that Ekitike is clearly upset that he's having to come off. And obviously it's a muscular strain, really. It's a dead leg. It's not even an injury. It's just... he just can't shake it off. So Curtis Jones is going to come on here to replace Ekitike, but that's a massive blow for Liverpool. It really is, because you haven't got Salah on the pitch. Ekitike going off, you lose a bit of firepower in your attack. And yes, they did well against Galatasaray midweek, but at home to Tottenham on Sunday, they were really poor. So Hugo Ekitike goes straight down the tunnel. And there is no Alisson available either for Liverpool, with Giorgio Mamardashvili in goal. So no Salah, no Ekitike now, and no Alisson. Yeah, I do think Brighton win this game. I've gone 1-0 to Brighton today. I've gone for a 1-0 Brighton win. I think it'll be an extremely low-scoring game. I think Brighton win 1-0. No, I can't see you losing 3-0 here. I don't think Brighton are that kind of team who would hammer you. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, it's probably more the underdogs who would hammer you 3-0. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. No, I don't think Brighton would beat you 3-0. I think I think it'd be 1-0 late winner, something daft like that. Nick Fadley's come in and put a 1-1 prediction down. To be fair, do you see Liverpool scoring a goal outside of a Sobersley free kick or something like that? He's tried to chip a Brugge, never happening. I mean, you think about it, they had all of their attackers on. They had probably their best team out against Tottenham on Sunday and were completely shit. Yeah, well, I'm going to stick with the 1-0 prediction. Again, though, it's not... I mean, I don't really care what the score is, to be fair, too much, because obviously I'm super sick because it doesn't start till 3 o'clock. There's a ball there for Cody Gakpo. Probably could have been better. A chance. Yankee Minter up against Frimpong. That's deflected off Frimpong, and Mamardashvili prevents the corner. Well, Chelsea in a bit of trouble. However, Everton tend to be a better team away from home this season. So, what do we think? Everton-Chelsea later on. I think it could be the interesting game at the Premier League weekend, if I'm being completely honest with you. I think that game could be the most interesting one of the weekend because you've got an Everton team who don't tend to do too much good at home, and they're much better this season away from home. However, they are playing a really shit Chelsea team at the minute, and I'm talking more shit than Tottenham at the minute. So how do you think that one goes? Do we think Everton, despite their home troubles, still beat Chelsea? What are we thinking? Because they do struggle at home, but against the Chelsea side, who literally are more shit than Tottenham at the minute, surely they get that win, right? Chat, what do you think? Szoboszlai, not the best of corners at all. Chelsea aren't playing Spurs. And actually, I don't think they will. And I know that this is a bit far-fetched, but if they continue on the track they are, I could see Tottenham winning at Stamford Bridge. Like, legit, they have turned the corner since that Anfield game. It appears that they're playing better football. Chelsea, I do think Chelsea are getting what's coming to them for hiring Liam Rosinia. I mean, you think about it. If Chelsea, if Tottenham can go get a point out of Anfield, they can go and get something out of Stamford Bridge. Good work, good ball, mate. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I mean, the way they're going right now, Chelsea, I don't think they do beat Tottenham at home. Danny Welbeck scored for Brighton. Liverpool go behind in 30 minutes. They've got no Ekitike, they've got no Alisson, no Salah. They're toothless Liverpool, and they've been punished early by Danny Welbeck. It's too easy for Brighton to get this goal. Kadioglu's ball. And that ball across, he's almost unmarked. He's behind the defenders as he makes that header. I did predict 1-0 to Brighton, but I didn't think it'd be this early they get the goal. I haven't predicted Tottenham to beat Forest. However, what I can see with Tottenham, I can definitely look. The way I'm going to put it to you right now is Tottenham are better than Chelsea. So at the minute, and Chelsea are getting exactly what is coming for them. I mean, I think that the Chelsea season is. I mean, Chelsea and Liverpool, for me, are done for this season. Like, I don't think that I mean, if we're talking about Chelsea getting getting a beating which gets Liam Rosinier sacked, Tottenham going to win at Stamford Bridge would be the one. And Tottenham would win at Stamford Bridge if Chelsea play shit enough. Like I say, you can't write Tottenham off because they got a point at Anfield. Literally nothing. Literally nothing, mate. And they ain't going to get top 4. They are not going to get top 4. There's no chance that Chelsea are going to get top 4. Man United have got top 3 secured in the bag, and they're going to be competing for second place. If Brentford get some good form going, they'll be competing for top 5, top 4. You're going to have, hopefully, Villa getting some form back and getting at least top 4. Chelsea, Liverpool are screwed. I don't think you do get the result, though. Trust me, mate. You're going to get hammered by PSG, and I can't. And that's not even biased. There, you are going to get battered by PSG. You're going to get beaten 5-6-0 on aggregate, mate. Never happened in a million years, mate. You can't beat Tottenham. You can't beat Tottenham. Had you beaten Tottenham, I might say a different story, but no, you're going to get battered, mate. I can see PSG winning both legs. And in fact, I've got 3 teams down to win at Anfield this year as well. I've got Fulham, Palace, and Chelsea. I've got Fulham, Palace, and Chelsea down all to win at Anfield for the remainder of the season. You won't. You will not beat Manchester City. They will maul you 4-0. That game will be 4-0, 4-1, mate. You will get mauled in the FA Cup, mate. Trust me, both of those PSG City games, you're getting battered, mate. You're just talking out your arse, mate. City aren't great, but they'll batter you. They will batter you at the Etihad. You will get absolutely pammed by City. Both City and PSG are going to pull Liverpool's pants down. And trust me, this is not bias, mate. You are going to get your pants pulled down. PSG are not going to lose to Liverpool. Isak's done, mate. Isak's shit. Don't twist my... Yeah. You've brought up the League Cup final, thanks. No, I want us to win it. Shit. Nah. See, that's the thing. They'll batter you, but they won't batter us. They won't batter us. No, I mean, look, I would happily take a 0-0 final and go to penalties because we beat them on penalties. I'd happily let it go to a penalty shootout 0-0. I would happily have a 0-0 one. I really would. I'm not even kidding you. I would have a 0-0 final all the way to penalties. 0-0. I'd take it. And because I know we'd beat them on penalties. We would win a penalty shootout. I would take a 0-0 final all the way tomorrow. I think we'll win it 1-0, but I'd be happy with 0-0. Good ball. But no, I'm talking about Liverpool right now, not Arsenal. So anything that you talk about Arsenal is irrelevant, mate. Arsenal's tomorrow. Oh dear. He's not good, is he, really? Played at Bolton last year, didn't he? And it's in his name, Trafford. I'm not being funny. Why have City signed a player who has got Trafford in his name? And if you don't know what I mean, Old Trafford. Old Trafford. Do you not get that? James Trafford. Old Trafford. I can't believe City have actually got a player with Trafford in, like. Well, he should have been not. I mean, he shouldn't even been in the academy, mate, with Trafford in his name. He should be on the red side of Manchester with that name. Old Trafford. Yeah, well, they shouldn't have. He's got Trafford in his name. If we had, I mean, let's say we had somebody come to our academy. I mean, for me personally, my decision would be, if your name's got Tottenham or Hotspur in it, you can piss off. So they should have said, piss off, James Trafford. You're called James. You've got Trafford in your name. Oh, he was with Burnley, was he? Yeah, no, for me, it would be a case of piss off. Yeah. If you've got Tottenham or Hotspur in your name, you ain't coming nowhere near our academy. That's what I would say. Perhaps not, but who knows? But no, Trafford, man. I mean, that. Having to play with half the name of your rival's stadium. Liverpool free kick here, by the way. SummerSlam. 24 minutes gone. And Darren England is getting ready. Brighton have got a 4-man wall with a low block. 5-man wall, rather. It's not a great free kick by SummerSlam. Curtis Jones. Cody Gakpo. Looking to feed McAllister, not quite. And pulled back for a free kick by Darren England, the referee. Yellow card's been given to Yankee Paminta. Let's check some scores in the EFL, because, of course, those games are slightly ahead of ours because, obviously, of the delay to kick off. And current scores in the EFL Championship are all 0-0. Although, hang on a minute, not now. Because Ipswich have just, and I repeat, just hit the back of the net against Millwall. It has just been scored. It is a goal coming through literally within seconds for you. We have an update from the EFL in the Championship. Ipswich have hit the back of the net against Millwall. League One, there is Luton 1, Stockport County 0. Goal from Emilio Lawrence. 0-0 between Cardiff and Blackpool. League 2, MK Dons 1, Barnet 0. John Mellish with the goal for MK Dons at the MK Stadium MK. Cambridge 0, Salford 0. But that goal in the EFL Championship, scored by Ipswich, is Jack Clark with the goal for them. So Jack Clark has Ipswich 1-0 up in League One, in the Championship. Game's been stopped here by Darren England. Frimpong. Oh. I mean, it's minimal contact, but I tell you what. He knocks Frimpong's headband off. Bit careless from Yankee Pimenta, who's just got a booking as well from Darren England. So, yeah, Darren England won't send him off for that. It's a yellow card, but it's not a second yellow card. But he'll be on a warning now. He'll be on his last chance, Yankee Pimenta, you would feel. Yeah, precisely. Boo, don't like them. Yep, they lead Birmingham by a goal to Pride Park. And your Derby County goal scorer. Is Rhian Brewster on 43 minutes, the former Sheffield United player. So Rhian Brewster makes it 1-0 at Pride Park. This game is delayed. We are on the 29th minute. Curtis Jones made the run. There's going to be a corner there, I think, of Kadioglu. Rhian Brewster back to Liverpool. Do you really want him back at Liverpool? I don't think he's that great, Rhian Brewster, to be fair. Well, that didn't beat the first man. Easy clearance by Diego Gomez for Brighton. Oh, it's a mistake by Lewis Dunk. And Milos Kerkez has punished Brighton. Well, that wasn't in the script for Brighton. And Liverpool are level. And Kerkez makes a really good run. And that mistake by Dunk. And Steele. Well, he might as well not be there. He gets chipped. The mistake by Lewis Dunk, punished by fullback Milos Kerkez. And Liverpool are level at 1-1. So half an hour gone. Liverpool level via mistake from Lewis Dunk. Brighton on the attack. 15 minutes to go in the first half. Vifa, lovely ball across. Evade Sober's line. Out wide to Kadioglu. And Gomez, it does run past him, but he still has it. If you know what I mean. Sets up Milner. Didn't put one in, and Liverpool pick the pockets and win the ball back. Good tackle. Gomez. Gross. And out wide to Gomez on the byline. Ball across wasn't great. Comfortably cleared. Van Hecker should win that back. Chooses to play it all the way back to Jason Steele. Bart Verbruggen, rather, even. Not Jason Steele. Fucking hell. Gomez. And that goal appears to have woken Brighton up a bit. Hinshelwood. Welbeck and Hinshelwood. I would have preferred Welbeck shooting there from there, you'd feel, really. Good movement, good play. Why does Welbeck lay that off? He's never going to score that, Jack Hinshelwood. And Gakpo, that's a foul. He was leaning on Vifa. It's a foul. Gomez has made the run. Kirkes, the goal scorer, has been forced to put it out of play. Jan-Paul Van Hecker. Gross. That's Bob Kirkes out for a front. That's good speed from Minter. Gets past Frimpong. Yeah, he goes down. I think he trips. Wasn't any contact from Frimpong as far as I'm aware. Keep winning the ball back, and yeah, Brighton have stepped up a little bit, turned up a gear since conceding that goal. Was there a clip from behind on Yankee Minter? I don't think there was, but Darren England's waving it away. Hasn't given too many fouls, actually, in this game, Darren England. It does seem like it's slowing a bit. There's barely anything in that from Frimpong. I don't think there is a foul in there. But they have stepped up a gear, Brighton. They've been a little bit more urgent to get forward as opposed to just allowing Liverpool to come on to them. And rightly so, it was a mistake by Dunk. Vifa. Back to Verbruggen. FIFA's searching ball. It will invite Minter to run at Frimpong, and has that come out? It's come off Frimpong last touch. Minter did well not to touch the ball there and win the throw for Brighton. James Milner. Kadioglu, ball across the face. It's going to fall to Gomez, who's not got too much space to operate in, but enough to do something. FIFA, Van Hecker. Jan-Paul Van Hecker. Kadioglu. Well, 9 minutes to go. A bit less than that, actually. More 8 in the first half. And the Brighton fans up in the noise as their players up the tempo of their attacking play. Kadioglu's cross. It wasn't the best, but Konate's had a clear first-time hit on the volley by Max FIFA. Was wildly off target. Flory inverts. Pokes that one out wide to Frimpong. Virgil van Dijk for Liverpool. And that's going to coolly run through to Bart Verbruggen. Final 7 minutes of the half, plus added time, of course. Don't expect we'll get too much of that. Maybe 2 minutes for the Ekitike stoppages, but Danny Welbeck. I'd probably say 2 or 3 minutes stoppage time would be more than applicable for the Ekitike stoppages. I don't think there's been much more than that. A bit loose from Grostat. We'll get a throw. The game's just gone to a bit of calm for a minute here. Although Mamardashvili's made a mistake there. Will it be pounced upon? Play goal kick in the end. Minter went for it. Frimpong got back at him, but goal kick. Oh, pass into open space. Can Welbeck or Minter even fire? Oh, it's going to be a free kick, surely. Had him by his arm. Looked like a clear tug on the arm to me. He might get. I think he gets away with that. It is minimal contact, actually, when I see it on the replay. Yeah, when you see it live, Konate, you think foul, but on the replay, there's not a lot of contact, actually. From Ashville's been intercepted, but quickly won back by Liverpool. Wirtz down the line for Jeremy Frimpong on the right. Into Curtis Jones, back down the line for Frimpong. Can he create something? Can he get a cross in? Jones. 4 minutes to go at the end of the first half added time. Like I say, we'll get about 2 minutes of that, I think, at least. Cody Gakpo. Ryan Gravenberch. Curtis Jones. Jeremy Frimpong and McAllister. Van Dijk to Kirkes. Szoboszlai, McAllister. Jones. Jeremy Frimpong. Trying to skip away. Does well. Got a challenge in as well. That's going to be a corner. Deflection off Dunk. Yeah, a couple of errors by Dunk. This first half. Tries to chest it back to his goalkeeper. For Bruggen. But sloppy that. Sloppy that. Needlessly conceded a corner. Liverpool's 5th corner of the game. All 5 have gone to them. Szoboszlai's delivery, not the best. Wirtz follows it up. And it's not cleared by Brighton. Now it is. And out for a throw. For Liverpool. Final 2 minutes of normal time in the first half. There will be, I think, at least 2 minutes out of time at the end of the half. For the Ekitike stoppages. Good turn and run by Gravenberch. Van Dijk's in the centre. Tries to head it across. He's trying to find his teammate at centre-back. Van Dijk, Canate. I think he should head that goalwards. I think he should try and go for goal there as opposed to assist his teammate Virgil van Dijk. That was nearly nicked by Szoboszlai. That could have been costly for Brighton. Just getting a bit sloppy at the back when they're playing out. Brighton probably need half-time just to reset. There's been a couple of mistakes by Dunk as well. Final minute of the first half in normal time. There should be around 2 minutes to add at the end of the first half. Here's Welbeck. That's a foul by Canate. It's a foul. Bodies him. And he's going to get a yellow card. Maybe that's for dissent, actually, because he does pat his arm down like that. He goes like that. The foul's given and he just goes. Is it the challenge or is it the dissent that he's been booked for? Canate, I wonder. I think there should be at least 2 minutes, but I reckon we'll get about 3 at the end of this first half. Let's find out. It's actually 5 minutes at a time. 5. So 5 minutes at a time at the end of the first half. 5 minutes. That's a good header. And Brighton could be in here if they play their cards right. Minter, Welbeck in the middle. I thought that could have been a lot better than what it was. The execution. Poor. Oh. Could there be an offside in there? This is the only question. Pascal Gross, not the best of crosses, but Frimpong's header away. It's going to keep the move alive, and it falls to Minter on the left. Can Minter do something? He wins the corner. Yeah. Do you know what? Frimpong redeemed himself, blocking him off. I felt like Minter could have played that ball across the face of goal, but good block by Frimpong. So Brighton corner their first of the game, and it's in first half stoppage time. Can they use this opportunity to get back in front before the break? Wasn't the best of corners at all. Comes out to James Milner, and Van Hecker's in the centre. Soberslive with the clearance. Kirkes is up there. Florian Wirtz rather's up there chasing. James Milner doing well. He's had a good first half, James Milner, against his former club. Frimpong down that right. McAllister fired across. Brighton do clear their lines. 2 minutes left of the 5 added on. Florian Wirtz winning it back. He's going to have a go at goal. Straight at Bartha-Ruggen. Give it a free kick here, Darren England. Frimpong is down. Holding near that ankle area. He's back up though. Kirkes, yeah, good defending, Matt Svee, for picking his pocket straight away. Erasing any danger that could have been present. Although there's going to be pulled back here because McAllister was caught by Diego Gomez. And actually, it's going to be the issuing of a card here by Darren England for the third card of the game. Yeah, Diego Gomez into the book for a bad challenge on McAllister. Let's just check my Super 6, see if I'm happy with it. It's going to be the last kick of the game before the break, I think. Soberslive free kick. There's the half-time whistle, and it's 1-1 at the break. And Brighton really should be ahead, but they're not ahead because Lewis Dunk made an error, which gave Kirkes the opportunity to chip Ruggen and get Liverpool level. 1-1 is the half-time score at the American Express Stadium in a delayed kickoff of 12:45. The half-time score is 1-1 at the break. So 1-1 is the half-time score. Mr. B. Harry has joined us. Welcome aboard to you. How you doing? Good to see you here, and welcome aboard to you, Ashik. So half-time 1-1. Half-time it is 1-1. Between Brighton and Liverpool. Quite confident, yeah, Ashik, yeah, sure. Got to have confidence, I'd say, yeah. So delayed kickoff 1-1 is the half-time score. What's this then? Football update. Max Damon, yeah, because of his at school. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. He's a school kid, isn't he? Just having a little scroll through Facebook. But yeah, guys, first off, with some action, most certainly. Interesting first half, most certainly. But yeah, 1-1 is the half-time. Score 13:41 in the UK. Gonna have a delay to kick off today. Transport issues in Brighton getting to the ground. Fans struggling to get there. We're going to see some clips from TNT in a moment because they've just come back on screen from their advert break. And just a reminder that later on in the evening, if you are leaving us here in the watch along, you can join us later on. 5:15, we will start you off for Everton against Chelsea. Kickoff is at 5:30, and that should be an interesting Premier League clash. And that will be it until the international break when it comes to Premier League content. But the Carabao Cup final is our focal point tomorrow. It will be the only stream from me tomorrow, and it will be a 4:10 start ahead of a 4:30 kickoff at Wembley. So the first thing they're pinpointing is the Ekitike injury. Clearly cramp. Clearly cramp. And yeah, when he's coming off, you can see it on his face that he's not too happy about coming off, but it is what it is, isn't it? I'm afraid it's cramp, dead leg, it's just an issue that you can't sometimes avoid. All humans go through it, and Ekitike did, and it's brought him off the pitch. And Welbeck's goal. What a goal it was. They're just showing that now. To get Brighton in front. And what a run this is by Kirkes for the equaliser. It was a massive mistake by Dunk, but what a run by Kirkes to punish Dunk for his error. To get Liverpool level by surprise, really. So Liverpool got level 1-1. They are Alisson-less. They are Ekitike-less now. And they are also Salah-less, but they are level. With a score of 1-1 at half-time. And welcome in to Paul, who has joined us. Maybe as an Arsenal fan. He's gone for the Gunners 2, Manchester City 0 tomorrow in the Carabao Cup final. Come on, you Gunners, man. That is... I'm pumped. I am pumped for tomorrow, man. Yeah, I'm super excited about the League Cup final tomorrow, absolutely. And I would love it if we won 2-0. However, I've gone 1-0 to the Arsenal. I think it'll be a lot tighter of a game than people think. And yeah, we will join you at 4:10 tomorrow. You can join us at 4:10. Yeah, 4:10. You can join us for the 4:30 kickoff of the Carabao Cup final. Certainly the big occasion of the weekend. It was not a bad stream, was it? Yeah, I mean, it went from me inviting Charlie to chaos, I have to say. Yeah, absolutely, Flixie. Absolutely. You're not wrong about that. I'll tell you what. Well, even though I'm not doing anything tomorrow, I've still got the normal Saturday routine on. I went shopping this morning. I hate lunchtime games though. Yeah, you guys got on pretty well, I have to say, actually. But yeah, of course, the good old classic. The good old classic. With the Premier League logo on? No. No Premier League logo on this one. Well, that makes sense because it's all about the League Cup final this weekend, isn't it? The Premier League game is on the back burner, mate. I'm telling you right now. The Premier League is on the back burner for me this weekend, I swear. I'm just chilling out, getting through it, and waiting for that Carabao Cup final tomorrow. Where's the Premier League logo on this bottle of Coke, though? Seriously, man. Should be on it. Bog off. You can bog off with that. Oh, you can bog off with that one, mate. You can bog off with that one, mate. Come on, sissy. Carabao. I don't know where to get it from, lad. I know what Carabao is, mate. I've drank it before. Yeah, you don't see it around, to be fair. None of the big shops sell it. Premier. Selected Premiers, I would imagine. Not every Premier will sell it, because let's face it, Premiers are freestanding stores, aren't they? No. No, thank you. I'm an Arsenal fan, mate. I'm an Arsenal fan, laddie. So I'm just, I'm on the back burner. I'm just chilling, waiting for that cup final. Tomorrow's going to be a good day, though, man. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. And I'll be boozed up, mate. I'll be boozed up and I'll be fish and chips up, mate. I'm going to Spoons tomorrow whilst Newcastle play fucking Sunderland. Whoa. So I'll be boozed up in the stream tomorrow. You can join us at 4:10. I will be boozed up and ready for you. I'll be about three or 4 pints in. I'll try. But yeah, most of my boarding will be spent in the Joseph Elves. Second half is going to get underway at The Amex. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we're off. I do. I had one. I had one on the go last night, mate. Yeah, I still do like Monster, mate. I had one on the go last night. Didn't finish it though, so I drank the rest of it this morning. I know I didn't finish it. They are big cans, to be fair. Oh my word, what is that for an outfit, eh? Was that a Brighton fan? Got a bleeding silver type disco style jacket, suit jacket. And he's got a cool blue hat with a seagull on it. Sick outfit from that Brighton fan. Wonder if Luke's at this game or if he's barbering, eh? I wonder. So 1-1 at the Amex Stadium between Brighton and Liverpool. Welcome into Christ's 1. Free kick Liverpool. Szoboszlai straight against Welbeck. I don't think that's allowed, is it? I mean, it was quite close, Szoboszlai. He's been booked for it, yeah, by Darren England. Yeah, too close. Silly booking for Danny Welbeck there. Oh, Gross has made a good run and could feed Minto, made the run. Where was Welbeck? Want some more goals in this game, want a bit more excitement. Cheap throw for Brighton. Do you like steak, though? I like steak. Welcome aboard to you from Twitch. Wonder what kind of steak's your favourite? Medium. What, fillet? Ribeye? What, rump? Yeah, I'm more of a ribeye kind of guy. Much prefer a, yeah. Yeah, I like Miller and Carter steakhouses. Really good steaks there. Versus on the move, he's on his own. Well, he's got Van Hecker going back at him. Gakpo's made the run ahead of him and, yeah, got thwarted by Van Hecker. That's poor. Sloppy. too many loose passes in this game from Brighton. Canate. Here's Virgil van Dijk for Liverpool. And the flick by McAllister into Florian Wirtz. Curtis Jones, Gakpo. Nope, cleared away. They want offside, Brighton, Gakpo. Yeah, it's handed by Milner. No, it's not on Sky, mate. Not on Sky. No, it's TNT. 12:30, mate. Well, 12:45 in this case. But yeah, no, it's on TNT. Always is, normally, lunchtime. Very rare that you get lunchtime games on Sky in the Premier League. So, no, yeah, you're on the right channel, TNT. Sports 1, HD. Discovery Plus or TNT Sports Ultimate. Here's Minter for Brighton. Down that left, Kadioglu. Kadioglu making the run infield. What an effort. And forcing the save from Georgia Mamardashvili and winning Brighton the corner. That's a good effort. It's a quick corner. And FIFA attacking it just wide. Oh, really quick corner, short. From Gross. From Hinchelwood to Gross. And Gross with the ball in. And FIFA doesn't quite get enough on his header. Good take by Dunk. He's been put under pressure. And yeah, why would you not? He's made a few mistakes in this. Yeah, do they? Yeah. Well, they do that in rugby as well, to be fair. If you watch rugby in the UK, there will be little advertisements throughout the game, but in football, you don't see it. I'm taking it you're American then, are you? Oh, right. Ireland. Okay. So how do you know what American NFL coverage looks like then? If you're in Ireland. I see. Probably offside anyway. The Brighton fans seem a little bit agitated at the minute. Van Hecker here for Brighton. Ferdy Kalioglu. Down that left. Knocked down by Vifa. Yeah, they do in the UK. Yeah, Sky NFL. They do show NFL. Yeah. Minter's cross is a good one. First time hit. And Welbeck gets the goal. And on 56 minutes, Brighton retake the lead. And Danny Welbeck has a brace. Well, Dunk made the run with him. There is going to be a question of offside. And it will be one for VAR to pick apart. It's one for the lines. Welbeck has to be behind the ball. If I had to guess, he's in front. But I can't tell. Are we going to get a line drawn? And the check has been complete. The goal stands. It was a tight one to check, but Welbeck has his goal, and it's 2-1. And it's a brace for Danny Welbeck. Brighton restoring the lead at the Amex. And that celebration jumping over Lewis Dunk, his captain. Kirkes' ball across. Kirkes was the Liverpool goal scorer for the equaliser. We'll have to raise the tempo. Not going to do that though there. Welbeck winning the ball. Yeah, the intensity increasing, but Kirkes out of play. Now he's gone down, Kirkes. No, it's not just Jones even that's gone down, not Kirkes. Ignore me. The Arsenal, mate. Well, Curtis Jones back up. Felt that time for sure. So half an hour to go, and here's the fingernail offside for Welbeck, but onside is the call by his arm. Who just goes to support Liverpool. Here comes Minter. And Welbeck's in the middle, not the best from Minter, I have to say. Verts will hunt. Verbruggen will clear up the pitch. Couldn't quite get enough. Oh, hang on a minute. He's going to break off Frimpong here, Minties. That's a foul. He's been pulling his shirt from the back. It's a yellow card, that. So, yeah, it's a yellow card. And they're starting to look ragged, Liverpool, here. And Brighton are starting to run over the game. Well, the slot has 2 substitution windows left and up to 4 changes. He's going to make some changes here. You can see Rio Engamo making movement. Just under half an hour for him. It's quite a happy Amex, though, with the Brighton fans in full voice at the minute. George Amaldashvili is organising his Liverpool wall. There's not going to be a low block put in place. Diego Gomez with the free kick. Goes for goal! Forced to save by Amaldashvili. It goes out for a throw. Most certainly went for goal. Got the power behind it. Gomez, lovely curling effort. And a good save by Amaldashvili in towards Henshaw with appeals from the Brighton fans for handball. Counter could be on. Frimpong makes the run. Verbruggen. Soberslai wins his header over Kadioglu, but still played by Welbeck and Liverpool change just to 1. 3 left, 1 window. Frimpong replaced by Rio Engamoa is the Liverpool change. Oh, good header by Kadioglu. Just didn't come to V4 even, by the way. Yeah. No shots for Liverpool second half, by the way. 4-0 second half. They had 8 in the first half, Liverpool. Well, Liverpool got their first equaliser off a mistake by Dunk, and they found another one here. They've won a corner. Jones's effort, forcing the save off Verbruggen, goes out for a corner. Soberslai on the left, ready to take the corner for Brighton. At Liverpool. And Verbruggen missed it. Did he? Didn't look sure. It comes off his fist and it concedes another corner. Well, there's the delivery and the header. Was it from McAllister? Yeah, he had a free header, McAllister. Was unmarked, but got no direction on the header whatsoever. Plenty of contacts, but no direction. Well, just imagine if Welbeck got a hat-trick today. He'll be up for trying to get one. And he put pressure on Mamardashvili there. Good work by Milner. He's had a good game. Over 66 minutes now for him as well. At his age. Good performance by James Milner in this game. Kadioglu gets his head onto it. Can Brighton advance? Not quite. That's going to be a throw, though. It's going to be a throw. And Ferdy Kadioglu with the short throw. Minter. Too easily won by Curtis Jones there. That's going to be a foul by Hinshelwood, yeah, on Gakpo. Tangler legs and just giving away the foul there, Hinshelwood. Nothing too sinister. Well, had it not been for the delay to kick off today, due to major transport. Hang on a minute, Minter. He's got a lot of space. Minter, I should have. That's frustrating, that is, for me. Because the amount of space he got on that left-hand side, I'm sure we'll get a replay from TNT Sports in a minute, but McAllister's got a book there for that. Oh, mate. Give me a replay, TNT. The space that Yankuba Minter's in. Oh. You've got so much time. You're onside. It's a bit wasteful. Because he just doesn't have any inventiveness on his shot. And the amount of space he's in should be a lot better at effort. Fabian Hurstler's been booked. Oh, Pascal Gross could find himself in space. Run ahead of him from Welbeck. Didn't have time to play it, though. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, roughly about 6.5 minutes from now, we would be approaching the full-time whistle. But transport issues today around Brighton and the Amex Stadium did cause a delay to kick off. So kickoff was at 12:45 as opposed to 12:30. So yeah. Here's Jones. Gets the ball. I do think Brighton can go get a third here. Minter. He's not going to get as much space as he did last time, but he's up against Canate, and Canate, I think, has won the ball. Hang on a minute. Minter's still giving it a go. He's played it. I think that's a goal kick. Is this a corner? It looked like he ran it out of play, Minter. I thought Canate did well. I'm not too sure if it is a corner, to be fair, but it's been given. Definitely putting in a shift down that left, Minter. Finding those spaces. Pascal Gross for Brighton to take the corner in the final 20 minutes of the game. Not a bad corner delivery. First time hit from James Milner. Will it be followed up by Welbeck, who wants a hat-trick, of course. Gomez kept it alive. And then back to Verbruggen. Forward ball's a good one. That's bounced. Gomez has kept it in. Liverpool's ball, I think. Belieber. Is it? It's going to get ready to come on. Oh, what a tackle by Kadioglu. Super well timed on Sober's line. And here's Minter. I am hearing that James Milner's going to come off in a minute. For Brighton. Oh, that's... Oh, could have been a better ball. I've been a little bit frustrated with the final balls, Brighton, in this game, I feel. Particularly in the second half. I think Brighton are preparing a change or two now themselves. Well, kitted up and ready to go. Oh, well, Beck's going to make the run. He's going to put pressure on Konate as he caught him out. It's a tangle. Oh, it'll be one for VAR to look at. Darren England has waved it away. I had a good view of it, Darren England, to be fair. They'll have to have a look, VAR, because it was a tangle. It was 3 different players. Yeah, Konate put in the pressure. There's no foul in there by Welbeck, really. Liverpool still rattled. Will they be able to find a response and get a point at the American Express Stadium this afternoon? They won't win the game, I don't think. I was backing Brighton all the way to win this game, really, today. I didn't think that there was going to be much doubt that they would win this game. Maybe Liverpool can get a point. We'll see. Van Dijk. Minter's making the run, putting pressure on Jones and Konate. It's good forward play by Minter down that left. Angamoa. Goal kick. Substitution firstly for, I think, Liverpool. No, Brighton's changes coming first. Karamatoma. On to replace, I think, Yankee Maminta. It's double change for Brighton. So Karamatoma on to replace Yankee Maminta. And James Milner, he's put in an excellent performance for his age tonight. 75 minutes on his clock. And he's been brilliant for Brighton today. Replaced by Carlos Baleba, then Liverpool. I'm going to bring on two players as well. And the first is Federico Chiesa. So Andy Robertson, first. On to replace, I think, Milos Kerkez, who's taking the long way round. And then Federico Chiesa on to replace Ibrahim Konate. So a bit of an attacking change that actually by Slot, because you've taken off two defenders, brought on one midfielder and one defender. Huh? Your celebration for what? Check Insta. Karamatoma down that left-hand side. Mitoma, lovely play. And pull back for Hinshaw Wood. Liverpool counter-attack and Chiesa in space. Van Hecke got back and Van Hecke made the block. Shush is the celebration from Flicks, is it? That's a foul by Van Dijk and a half in the back of... Tell you what, the Matoma there. Yeah, he won't recognise the Minters off the pitch. Miss Melina, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you in here, and welcome aboard to you. How are you doing? 14 votes on the poll. 43% of the voting today back in Brighton for the win. 21% have gone for a draw. 36% have backed Liverpool. Well, you think about it, no Salah, no Alisson. And Ekitike went off early, injured in the first half. Well, don't forget, guys, there is more Premier League action, but only one more game this weekend on Realltom Football, and it is Everton-Chelsea. That is going to be a 5:30 kickoff, and you can join us at 5:15 for that. Then that will be it for our Premier League content this weekend. A reminder of the start time for tomorrow's Carabao Cup final, 4:10. We will be live for you for the League Cup final. That's a 4:10 start for the League Cup final. 4:10 is the start time for the Carabao Cup final. And I give you the reminder to bring your numbers, bring your noise, and herd like you wouldn't believe. The Carabao Cup final starts with us at 4:10 tomorrow. For home games, I pay reasonable prices. For away games, I have to pay premiums. Particularly second half. So yes, tomorrow there will be no Premier League content here. When Newcastle Sunderland's on, I'll be in Wetherspoons. So sorry. Rio Engamoa. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be a throw. So yeah, 4:30 kickoff for the Carabao Cup final tomorrow. We're going to be live for you from 4:10. So 20 minutes of pre-match build-up for the League Cup final tomorrow. 4:10 will be our start time. Yeah. Yeah, I will be as well. I will be as well. It's a shame I couldn't get tickets, but I wasn't paying 700 quid on resale prices. Exactly. I mean, my best hope is that somebody hacks the Arsenal season ticket waiting list and totally resets it all, and then you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I've got a plug, but away games is normally when I have to pay the resale prices. And that's going to be the trouble if we win the league, because the resale prices will go up dramatically. Well, 6 minutes to go in this delayed kickoff today. It was delayed to 12:45, the kickoff of this game, due to issues of transport in Brighton around Falmouth. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Tell you what, Mel, just in case I don't get a ticket, can you potentially get me one at face value, do you think? I know you've got a plug to get them at face value. You could get me one at face value in terms of the Burnley game, because I'm going to go to that game one way or another. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'll be in there though, one way or another. I think I'm going to do St Mary's as well. Southampton away. I think I'm gonna brave it. You know what I mean? I live 4 hours away from Southampton, but despite Easter Sunday, I'm gonna brave it. I think with the transport. I'm gonna put a brave face on for the Easter Sunday train hell. I haven't decided. I haven't bought my ticket yet, but yeah. One thing I ain't gonna do is I probably won't do the parade. I don't think. Doesn't bother me, mate. I use the line bikes, so I use the line bikes. I have a routine. I get a line bike down to Leicester Square from St Pancras, then go from Leicester Square to the ground. Oh, save off the line by yeah, no, I don't use tube anymore. I gave up using the tube pretty early in this season, actually, because of the costs. Just started using the line bikes, because why not? You know what I mean? Cheaper. Better. Yeah. Well, I did it all the way to Stamford Bridge, would you believe, as well? Yeah. I did, yeah. When I went to Stamford Bridge, I cycled all the way there and back from St Pancras, so North London to West London. About a 40-minute ride past Buckingham Palace and what have you. Oh, it's not that. I'm just thinking, what's the incentive? Do you know what I mean? Because anywhere between 15 and 55 quid I pay to get a train ticket to London. You know what I mean? I'm paying to walk. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Oh, you live in Canada, do you? Yeah, nowhere near as far from me. I just, yeah, it's about an hour and a half train ride for me to London. And I do have a plug that can get me tickets as cheap as £15. Fair enough, fair enough. It's quite easy to do that because nobody checks your tickets on the turnstiles at the Emirates. Like, legitimately, you can just get you can get in with a youth ticket and be 40, 50. They won't check your tickets at the Emirates. No, the stewards don't care. That's it. Yeah, no, I mean, the Emirates is quite light on security, really. Once you pass your bag check, security's light. And there's never normally a long wait to get into the ground either. I find it's normally quite easy to get into the ground. You don't really find yourself queuing for too long. I normally start to enter the ground like 30 minutes before kickoff. I tend to arrive at the ground about an hour before kickoff. Then we'll aim to get into the ground about half hour before the game. I like to be at my seat for about 10 minutes before kickoff, I want to say, really, normally. Sometimes I'm there earlier. If I'm in the lower, I will go earlier. But and the away tickets as well. I mean, I've not really had any trouble with that either, to be fair with you. I did have one guy in a red jacket come up to me at Stamford Bridge and ask to see the ticket. Yeah, put a brave face on it and got through, fortunately. But otherwise, Wolves. Yeah, I've done plenty of away games this season. Went to 6 minutes at a time, by the way. To be fair, it was completely my fault as well that one of the guys in red came on. I did Brighton away, yeah. I did do Brighton away. And yeah, there was not a single Arsenal person in sight, really, at the turnstile at Brighton, I can't lie. Is that Luca you're on about? Luca, as in Luca talks Dons and Gun. Luca, is it? I think I know who you're on about, Luca. Warren Wood. Yeah, I know him. Well, I've never met him, but I know who you're on about, yeah. Yeah, Liverpool are not going to win this game. Brighton yeah. Job done for them. No, mate. No, not really. Just follow the Arsenal, really. But next season, I'm going to try and get out to a few more non-league games, League One game, League Two. Yeah, I'll have a vlogging camera next season, so I will do a couple of League Ones, League Twos, League Ones, non-leagues, etc. So yeah, see how that goes. I do normally do a pre-season tour, but I might hold off on that a little bit this season. Normally, I do a big pre-season tour and I go to lots of pre-season games across the country, but I'm going to hold off on that a little bit this season if we do win the Premier League, because obviously resale prices are going to go up, so it's better to have more money in the bank. Do you know what I mean? And obviously me, I have a sweet tooth for away games, to be fair. Can't lie. I have a sweet tooth for away games. So it's always best to keep money in that pocket. So yeah, if we do win the league, I will hold off on the pre-season to a little bit. Away games are sick, mate. Most of the ones that I've done this year, I've enjoyed. Albeit with albeit Wolves. I didn't really enjoy Wolves that much, to be fair. And why wouldn't you? Yeah, I did Wolves away. I've done Burnley, Chelsea, Wolves, and Brighton away. Chelsea in the cup away. And I got that for a good price as well, that Stamford Bridge ticket. Almost done here for Brighton. It's going to be all eyes on Darren England for the full-time whistle. Rooter's going to try and get to it. Free kick, I think, has been given here. He's holding play, Darren England. Towards Virgil van Dijk. Rooter got over the 6 minutes. Rooter, they could finish it off. Mitoma showing great energy. And that's it. The full-time whistle's gone. And Brighton beat Liverpool at home. It's a big win for the Seagulls. It is a big blow for Liverpool. And it's only a point out of the last 2 games for Liverpool. Dropping points at home to Tottenham. And now with a thin squad at the Amex, they lose by 2-1 in this delayed lunchtime game. The final score at the American Express Stadium. It is Brighton 2, Liverpool 1. 2 goals courtesy of Danny Welbeck to get the 3 points for Brighton. Next up, Realltom Football. You can join us at 5:15 for the 5:30 kickoff. It's Everton-Chelsea, and that is next on Realltom Football, and that will be the last of the Premier League content before the international break. Everton-Chelsea is next, but what a huge win for Brighton at the Amex. They beat Liverpool by 2-1.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. mind, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.